Check this out. You guys hear that? Yep, it's time to replace the window regulator on the front passenger door. And here's the new window regulator that came with the sale of the car. Now let's just get straight to it and get this guy installed. First thing to do is remove this door trim piece here. I'm going to use a plastic pry tool. I'll put the link down below to where I got this from. It's actually part of a kit. So just carefully pry it starting from here. I'm going to use my left hand here too to pull at the same time. There is a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 screws that you need to remove. Looks like I'm already missing 2 of them. Once all the screws are out, we can pop off the door panel off of the door. There are actually still some clips that holds the door panel in. Just carefully pop the door panel from the sides and the bottom of the door panel. Oh, looks like mine's already loose. Once you pop it off, you should be able to lift it up and pull it off. Or not fully pull it off because you still have some other stuff connected to the door panel, but get the door panel off of the door. Now there are 3 more things that we need to disconnect from the door panel before being able to move the door panel away from the door. We have this door latch cable here that connects to the door lever on the door panel. What you do is you just pop this out and then you unhook it from here. So just carefully pop it out from here. And then unhook it from there. And then down here you got the speaker connector. There's 2 little prongs on the side. Press on that and just pull. And then lastly, this larger harness right here, this little purple clip, just pull it down and then pull down. Now the door panel can be moved away from the door. Now we have to remove the window motor. First thing we'll do is disconnect these 3 connectors from the window motor. There's a little clip on the back of each connector that you press. You just pull down. And then remove 1, 2, 3 T25 screws that holds the motor onto the door. Dang, check that out. Now we need to remove the speaker from the door. First, disconnect the harness. 2 clips on the side. Pull up. And then there's 1, 2, and 3 T25 screws that holds the speaker onto the door. To remove this harness off of the speaker as well, just pull it off carefully. Now the speaker should be able to come off. Now let's pull this sound deadening cover off of the door. Looks like somebody already has been through or been back here. All this tape. Now we have to remove this rubber strip seal right here all along the door because it's actually going to come off of the top half. It's actually held in by clips. So just find the clips and just carefully push and pull and pop them out. Now pop off this little rubber plug. There's a T40 screw that we need to remove. Then remove 1 and 2 T25 screws. Then there is 1, 2, 3 little black plastic prongs that sticks out that holds the window motor that you need to push little tabs on the side of these and push it back out inwards. Then there's another bolt back here that we need to remove. First we gotta pop off this black cover. Choose a flat head, carefully pry it out. Remove this T30 screw right here. Lastly, remove 1, 2, and 3 T45 bolts. There's a little plastic or rubberized area right here where you need to kind of pull off the door. It's kind of like a clip that pops in. That. Now the top half of the door should be able to come off. Carefully pull it up. Okay, looks like there was one more thing that I missed. This electrical cable here that actually go to the side view mirror. We got to remove the cable off of the out of the holders, and it needs to come out with the window. Now let's remove the old window regulator by removing these two T25 bolts. So those two were actually to remove the glass off of the window regulator. Now let's remove the regulator off of the door, which you need to remove 1 and 2 T25 screws. If you guys are finding this video to be helpful so far, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to stay updated on videos like these that could possibly help you guys out on future DIYs. Now let's get that new window regulator installed. Now let's install the new regulator. First mount the regulator to the door. Put the windows into the slot and then bolt it down onto the regulator. Okay, now let's get this window back in. Reroute the side mirror harness back into the bundle of harness down here. Install the 3 T45 bolts. Install the T30 bolt on this end. Install the T45 bolt that goes on this end. Clip in your rubber seal and strip lining all along the door. Pop this cover back on. Position the regulator where the motor mounts to into these 3 hole slots right there. And then cut off the zip tie that is holding the little rotating assembly there. Make sure it locks in and pop in. Screw in the 2 T25 screw, one here one down here that holds the window regulator to the door. Install the motor with the 3T25 screw. Plug in the 3 connectors into the motor. Before we put it all back together, let's make sure to give the window a try. Alright, so remove the motor again so that you can reinstall the sound deadening material. Reinstall your speaker. 3 T25 screws. Plug in your connector. And then lastly, reinstall your door panel. Making sure first to plug in these 2 connectors, hook up the door lever latch, and then bolting it down with your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 bolts. And then the last thing to install is the door trim. Just pop it in. So if you guys have any further questions about the procedure, just comment it down below and I will try my best to help you guys out. Now, if you guys missed a video where I install E-codes on my B6 A4, make sure to go and check it out right here, and also subscribe to my channel right here. Thanks.